The Heart of the Buddha's Teaching by Thich Nhat Hanh. A common misunderstanding of the Buddha's teaching is that all of our suffering is caused by craving. In the Discourse on Turning the Wheel of the Dharma, the Buddha did say that craving is the cause of suffering. But he said this because craving is the first on the list of afflictions or kleshas. If we use our intelligence, we can see that craving can be a cause of pain. But other afflictions such as anger, ignorance, suspicion, arrogance, and wrong views can also cause pain and suffering. Ignorance which gives rise to wrong perception is responsible for much of our pain. To make the sutras shorter and therefore easier to memorize, the first item on a list was often used to represent the whole list. The word eyes, for example, is used in many sutras to represent all 6 sense organs. Forgetfulness is the opposite. We drink a cup of tea, but we do not know we are drinking a cup of tea. We sit with the person we love, but we do not know that she is there. We walk, but we are not really walking. We are someplace else, thinking about the past or the future. The horse of our habitat in energy is carrying us along, and we are captive. We need to stop our horse and reclaim our liberty. We need to shine the light of mindfulness on everything we do, so the darkness of forgetfulness will disappear. The first function of meditation, or shamatha, is to stop. Number 1, recognition. If we are angry, we say, I know that anger is in me. Number 2, acceptance. When we are angry, we do not deny it. We accept what is present. Number 3, embracing. We hold our anger in our 2 arms like a mother holding her crying baby. Our mindfulness embraces our emotion, and this alone can calm our anger and ourselves. Number 4, looking deeply when we are calm enough. We can look deeply to understand what has brought this anger to be. What is causing our baby's discomfort? Insight. The fruit of looking deeply is understanding the many causes and conditions, primary and secondary, that have brought our anger, that are causing our baby to cry. Shariputra described right view as the ability to distinguish wholesome roots from unwholesome roots in each of us. There are wholesome and unwholesome roots, or seeds in the depths of our consciousness. If you are a loyal person, it is because the seed of your loyalty is in it. But you don't think that the seed of betrayal isn't also in you? If you live in an environment where your seed of loyalty is watered, you will be a loyal person. But if your seed of betrayal is watered, you may betray even those you love. You'll feel guilty about it. But if the seed of betrayal in you becomes strong, you may do it. If you are not truly present, if you are thinking about other things, the miracle of relieving suffering cannot be realized. In difficult moments, if you have a friend who can be truly present with you, you know who you are. To love means to nourish the other with appropriate attention. The Buddha offered this wonderful image. If you take a handful of salt and pour it into a small bowl of water, the water in the bowl will be too salty to drink. But if you pour the same amount of salt into a large river, people will still be able to drink the river's water. Remember, this teaching was offered 2,600 years ago, when it was still possible to drink from rivers. Because of its immensity, the river has the capacity to receive and transform. The river doesn't suffer at all because of a handful of salt. If your heart is small, one unjust word or act will make you suffer. But if your heart is large, if you have understanding and compassion, that word or deed will not have the power to make you suffer. You will be able to receive, embrace, and transform it in an instant. When you are caught in your sorrow, your suffering, your depression, your anger, or your fear, don't stay on the shore of suffering. Step over to the shore of freedom, non-fear, and non-anger. Just practice mindful breathing, mindful walking, and deep looking, and you will step onto the shore of freedom and well-being. You don't have to practice 5, 10, or 20 years to be able to cross over to the other shore. You can do it right now.